Fear, Fear. False evidence appearing real. Many people are afraid in life. They have a fear of poverty, fear of failure, fear of loss of money. Is this fear learnt with our birth? No. When we are born, we don't have this fear. But this fear is inculcated in the human beings when people are very young, by the parents, by the teachers, by the people around them. They start creating that fear within the children to make them do some things. But as the adults grow up, they have different other fears. There is other things also. See, whenever we can start to unlearn this fear also. There is nothing that when we have this fear will stay with us throughout our life. No, we can unlearn it. How can we unlearn it? With our self discipline. Come on, let us try to take up this challenge of facing the fear and overcoming the fear. That is very much an important aspect that we have to take into consideration. These fears cause the people to lose lot of opportunities in their life. The opportunities, you have to grab them when they are coming your way. Nobody will hand over an opportunity to you and ask you to take up this opportunity. So this taking opportunities is one of the things which will make us to achieve many greater heights in life. But because of the fear, I don't want to leave here, because if I leave, will I have the same comfort in the new job or not? I don't want to start the business. If I become a failure in that business, all my money is lost. So these kind of fears people will have, and so they don't want to take up any challenges. The other fears which interfere with our happiness is the fear of loss of love, the fear of loss of respect, the fear of criticism, the fear of rejection, and then you have the fear of respect of others, and finally the fear of death too. Many people are afraid even of death. So what I would like you to do is, I'm going to give you two options now. The two options are, again, it is of fear only, Fear. So would you like to go for forget everything and run, or would you like to face everything and rise? So obviously many of them will choose the second option, that is face everything and rise. So here people are afraid, and when we are afraid, what happens is there are two types of symptoms which people face. One is physical symptom and the other one is mental symptom. The physical symptom is where people their mouth starts getting dry and their throat becomes dry, and they become very much afraid. And the particular thing is, this makes them to also make their heart pound. It is pounding so hard that you can feel it also. And then your breathing becomes shallow, you're unable to breathe properly, and your stomach, again, there is a lot of discomfort in your stomach too. The mental symptom is only one, either fight or flight. There are two symptoms. This is called as a physiological mechanism, which has been described by the great American physiologist who is called as Walter Bradford Cannon. And he described this physiological mechanism as a survival mechanism. And he said that people usually have two types when mentally their mind works in this manner. Either stay and fight the threat, or flee for safety. Which one would you like to choose? Fight and fight the threat, or would you like to flee to safety? If you flee to safety, will you be able to achieve the things in life? No. So what we have to do? Fight the threat. What is the threat here? Fear. So what I want to take you one strategy. The strategy is again Fear. F. Focus your thoughts, equip yourself for battle, and then act. And finally, remember, God is in your control. So the thing is, He is there, He is not in our control. God is in control. That is what I am trying to convey to you. So let us take the strategies. The first strategy which I want you to talk about is make yourself feel unafraid. First thing is, every person visualize yourself as though you are unafraid. Yes, inside we are very much afraid. But that fear should never be shown outside, because that fear within us makes us to perform well, makes us to prepare well, makes us to think more carefully. So that fear is essential, but it should not be get reflected to others. But there is one particular saying, okay, fear should never overcome us, but we should overcome that fear. Do you agree with me or not? So, first thing is project it in your body language. Don't show it to others. Walk straight, walk with confidence, and don't show your hesitation in the way you're walking, the way you're carrying yourself. When I say carrying yourself, your shoulder should be straight, your head should be held high, and you should smile, and that particular fear should never get reflected in your face. That is what I'm trying to say, the first point of the strategy. The second strategy is confront your fears immediately. Don't keep them within you. This keeping the fears within you makes it even more, what shall we say, bigger. And ultimately, a small fear also is made very much big in your mind, and ultimately you start avoiding it. And this creates a little bit of, what shall we say, psychologically you are very much disturbed because of this. So face the fears. Are you aware that many of them are afraid of going and speaking on the stage? The fear of public speaking, this even ranks before the fear of death also. Whenever we talk about, the first fear is about the heights, okay, and the second fear is about talking on the stage, and the third ranking comes is fear of death. So overcome these fears, and whenever you have this, follow it with a lot of determination. Next is move towards the fear, don't run away from it. As I said, what did I say? Our strategy is to go and challenge the fear, go and trying to overcome that fear. So the thing is, discipline yourself. Don't go and run away from that fear. Try to go towards it. If at all I'm afraid of public speaking, I should try to take the opportunities as and when. Okay, initially I may be fumbling. Initially others may be laughing at my attempts, but no, let me not go back. Let me not become afraid of this ridicules. Let me face it. Let me accept it. Yes, I also fumbled there. That is okay. No problem. Let me make another attempt. So ultimately people will respect you for it, and they will start supporting you, and they will encourage you too also. So next is deal with the fear directly. The natural tendency of many people is to deny that they have a problem caused by their fear and of some kind. They don't want to confront it. They just want to run away from it. And so what happens when they run away? They are unhappy. They start becoming less confident, and they start feeling what do you call that, psychomatic illness also. They start having it, means mentally they start thinking that it is a kind of illness, and ultimately they start showing it and projecting it as though they have some kind of problem in their health also. So what you have to do is force yourself to face these challenges, and whenever we face these challenges, our self-esteem grows, and we start becoming more confident, and then we start feeling that we can achieve anything in life. These are the things that you have to start developing within you. So the strategies which I have told you, you will eventually reach a point in life where you're not afraid of anything. One thing, everything you want to achieve is on the other side of fear. Please remember, everything you want to achieve is on the other side of the fear. So face the fear, accept the challenges, and become successful in your life.